This is literally my 6th time making this video, hoping that no distractions happen, so let's keep our fingers crossed. This is Sandal's chapter 4 of his book Justice. It's hiring, help, market versus morals. And our two examples this week or situations, are military service versus surrogate mothering. And our main question of this week, well, our main first question, is should we think of military service in light of libertarianism? I don't think I said that word right, but we're still just gonna go with it. And I think in a way, through libertarianism, it would be a pro towards it. It's the net benefits. It's it's like whatever is profiting best of it. I don't really think profiting is the correct word for it, but it's the net happiness. It's the net overall well-being. And so I think just for the safety of our country, for at least my safety, I'd feel much better if people were fighting to protect me. And I'm so thankful that people do today, and kudos to you for serving in our military. However, libertarianism is something that is still so hard for me to grasp, because it's what's overall is right versus what's your moral standards on it. And so it's still hard to think that for our safety and our well-being, that someone going and sacrificing potentially their life for us is better than what he or she thinks of him or herself. And so in light of the libertarianism, I think that it's a very good direction for our military to thinking of it that way in order to recruit more people to serve. I don't necessarily think, again, they're putting their life on the line, and I feel like that should be their call. But part 2 of question 1 is, should we change the way we recruit our army? Should we adjust conditions? I think there should be a different way that we recruit our army, given I'm so thankful right now that nothing's happening, knock on wood, that it's an all-volunteer army, and that we're not having to force people or even force people and then get some kind of benefit out of it. I would hate to think that we have to go back to that place, again, knock on wood, but I think offering the free education, especially for me going into the educational system, that's a huge call for me. I'm on the Tennessee Promise right now, and that's exactly why I'm here making a video. And so maybe if there were some bigger benefits, I don't really know where that would go in the government's part of our army and supplying with the surplus of any means. But the second question pertaining to surrogate mothering, which I don't know, it kind of irks me a little bit. Do you think that's the case? Do you think that it devalues motherhood? And first off, this is not part of the question, but just to clear my chest, the first example of selling children as a part surrogate mother really irks me because of the fact that it's not at all selling children. And if you think that, sorry, but I don't necessarily think you're right. That's not at all the case. Look at adoption. That's exactly what adoption is. You are not selling it for a profit. You're selling for a better life. You're selling for a purpose. And really, it's not even selling. You're giving someone an opportunity. Sorry, that was my pencil. Giving someone an opportunity. Adoption and surrogate mothering for me is absolutely no different. There's not a single thing different. Given it could be in a different case like your case where it's a family member and still there's no monetary compensation for that, but still the fact of the matter, it's not selling children at all. Okay, there's my soapbox. I'm going to step off and answer the question before my time runs out. And no, I don't think it at all devalues motherhood. You're doing that as a favor. You volunteered for it. You're volunteering just like the military service. You're volunteering. But you're also helping someone, and I feel like that might be the problem today, is that people just don't help, and so they have to find some kind of issue to support. Unfortunately, people just can't do that out of the goodness and kindness of their heart, unless, like I said, it is your case where it was a family member who generously offered. So there's my discussion questions. This was a really good week, and I know that your video was taken 2-3 years ago and watching the Tennessee South Carolina game. But right now I'm at my boyfriend's house, and he is a huge Georgia dog fan, and I don't think he has any of his Georgia stuff around, but he was supposed to come in and say go dogs, but I guess he's distracted, so I'm looking forward with anticipation to next week. Go dogs!